Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen White, and I will be the social service worker discussing Callie Jacobs' case file with everyone today. Since we've already gone through the introductions, I'm just going to jump right into it, start sharing my screen so that we can all see the presentation. Okay, so here is the genogram where we discussed Callie's biological parents are Colleen Jacobs, who unfortunately is now deceased, and she was married to Donald Jacob, where they had Callie and Jude. So Jude is Callie's biological brother. And later, when Callie was initially trying to get adopted, she found out that her actual biological father is named Robert Quinn. So Callie also has a half-sister named Sophia Quinn. Callie's foster parents are Lena Adams and Steph Foster, who live together. Lena Adams and Steph Foster also have children of their own that they've adopted, and they have adopted Mariana and Jesus. Jude was a foster child who is now adopted, so that's great news. Brandon Foster is the biological child of Steph Foster, and Callie is still currently a foster child within this family. Next, we talked about the eco map, so we can see that Callie had a lot of positive relationships overall. There were a couple that were intense. She had a few romantic relationships, and I would like to note that right here is one of Callie's negative relationships, so it was with her previous foster father. Now we're going to talk about the social history for Callie. Her presenting problem is that Callie is a 16-year-old single female. She's requesting support because she's in the foster care system. She was recently released from Chula Vista Juvenile Detention Facility and needs to be placed in a foster home immediately. Callie struggles with opening herself up to people who she can trust and accepting love from others. Recommendations is that she's requesting help because she needs a sense of control in her life. She's receiving counseling services to address symptoms of anxiety, PTSD, low self-worth, and trauma. Recommend psychiatric evaluation to observe behavior and see if medication is necessary. Next, we talked about Callie's behavior support plan. Her escalating behavior stages start with some minor symptoms of anxiety, such as nail picking, avoiding eye contact, and becoming quiet. The anxiety can escalate to running away when she faces a challenge, having a sense of impending doom, negative self-talk, and feelings of low self-worth. Callie is defensive towards male authorities, police, and social workers, typically anyone in the system that she feels that she cannot trust. When Callie does act out, she does show a total loss of control, and she can snap on people, yell, or run away. However, when Callie has finished experiencing the negative behavior, she is usually calmed down by her brother Jude. You can tell that she does care a lot about him, she trusts him, and she loves him very deeply. Some interventions would include CBT approach, a strength-based approach, system theories approach, mindfulness meditation, just really using those crisis intervention skills and focusing on therapeutic rapport and maintaining her trust. In the initial interview, Callie and I talked about creating some SMART goals, and she's agreed to participate in a women's group within the community to aid her in formulating her identity, beliefs, and her supports. Callie will eat dinner with her foster family every single night. Callie will increase her social support by attending an art class in school. She is very passionate about art, music, and creative activities. Callie's going to focus on her physical health by going for a walk once a day for 15 minutes. Callie usually walks home from school almost every single night, so she feels as though that will be a task for her to easily manage. She's going to increase her emotional development by practicing mindfulness meditation techniques. She's going to improve her academic performance by building strong studying habits. And lastly, Callie's going to focus on her self-care by writing 3 things in her journal about what she's grateful for and who she can trust each day. So treatment recommendation number 1 will be within Canadian Mental Health Association in Peterborough. The treatment recommendation will be PTSD counseling. I believe that Callie could really benefit from the PTSD counseling to address the trauma of her past and work on developing some coping methods, some techniques and tools to aid her in really addressing that trauma and working through it. Treatment recommendation number 2 will be with the Peterborough Youth Services. The treatment recommendation will be to participate in a Youth Justice Act program. This program will really help Callie after just being released from the Chula Vista Juvenile Detention Facility and just being reintegrated back into society and getting that social support that she needs. Treatment recommendation number 3 will be within ERS Foster Care Peterborough. The treatment recommendation will be one-on-one worker providing Callie support and offering recreational activities and mental health support. I believe that this recommendation would really benefit Callie with having someone in the system understand and listen to what Callie's going through and to offer some insight for her. Treatment recommendation number 4 will be within the John Howard Society in Peterborough. The recommendation is to participate in an 8-week group training program to teach Callie some self-monitoring and self-management skills to reduce some of her anger. I felt as though this was a great recommendation for Callie because it really allows her to focus on building tools and techniques that are really going to help her manage her emotions and how she releases that and speaks to people and stuff like that. Treatment recommendation number 5 will be within the Elizabeth Fry Society of Peterborough. This treatment recommendation will focus on wellness and a self-esteem program. This program I thought would be a great outlet for Callie because it's going to focus on her self-worth, her confidence, her mental health, building relationships with people, building healthy relationships for herself, really just focusing on that trust and how we can build that trust within Callie and show her how resilient she truly is. Treatment recommendation number 6 will be within the Kawartha Sexual Assault Center. The treatment recommendation will be to maybe get Callie participating in a group, workshops, counseling services that Callie could really benefit from as long as she's open to wanting to talk about her story and just everything that she's been through, the sexual assault, the abuse. And I felt that Callie could really benefit from this service just to talk about what she's been through and address that trauma. Treatment recommendation number 7 will be within Hospice Peterborough. The treatment recommendation is to participate in a teen grief support group where Callie could receive some one-on-one support, or she can participate in a small group listening to what other people have been through, talking about what she's been through could really just provide her with the support that she needs, especially with dealing with grief at such a young age that she probably wasn't able to process, which led her to the foster care system. So I felt as though that would have been a great support for her. And lastly, we have the YWCA of Peterborough. The treatment recommendation is to participate in some youth programs, which would allow Callie to make a lot of healthy relationships with other people, be involved in the community, and just to be able to participate in something that gives her some love, support, and appreciation. And this is where I'll open up questions to anyone. And another thing that I would like to note is that Callie and I did discuss some cultural considerations of anything that she would like to be involved in. And at this current time, she's not open to being involved in a church or any type of cultural aspect, just because she has disclosed that she's not comfortable with being in a church since her first and her last time being in a church was saying goodbye to her mother. So at this current time, we're not ready to open that up, but she has said that she would possibly be open to it in the future. So that is the end of the presentation. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to the presentation and listening to Callie's story and how we can help her and how we can support her. So thank you, everyone, and I hope everyone has a great day.